Are you thinking about buying a brand new home in Redondo Beach? You're not alone. New construction here is sleek, modern, and incredibly appealing. But before you fall in love with the smell or the fresh drywall, let's talk about what's really going on behind the scenes in these brand new walls. Hey guys, I'm Lucy Salem, your local real estate agent here in the South Bay of Los Angeles. And today we are going to be talking all things new construction here in Redondo Beach. So let's get to it. Today we're going to be talking about what types of new builds are actually available, where to find them, who are the top builders, and what you really need to look for when buying a new construction home, especially when you think you're getting a brand new home at a discount. So let's break this down. What counts as new construction in Redondo Beach? Let's talk about it. So first, let's define what we're talking about when we say new construction. In Redondo Beach, there are three main categories of newer homes. One is the ground up new builds. These are properties that were recently built from the ground up. Often they were tear downs. You'll see these in both North and South Redondo, but North Redondo tends to have more available land and older homes, ripe for that redevelopment. They're typically detached homes or single-family homes, and many are designed to maximize square footage on tight lots. Recently built, which is in the last 5 to 10 years, technically not a new build, but many of these homes feel like brand new, still under newer building codes, often feature modern layouts, open kitchen, rooftop decks, and high ceilings. And then let's talk about the newer developments. These small builder projects, these are small clusters of maybe 2 to 6 units built by boutique builders. They may share driveways and maybe part of a small HOA, especially if you're in the North Redondo area. So where is this new construction happening in Redondo? Let's break it down by North and South Redondo because they are very different. They're different markets and they have different opportunities for new construction. So North Redondo Beach, most new construction is happening here. You'll see a lot of detached 2-on-a-lots or even 3-on-a-lot townhomes. Builders are targeting these R2 and R3 zone lots for redevelopment. Common streets are Vinson, Ringe, Carnegie, Curtis, or Huntington. Many have teardowns being replaced by townhomes. Next up is South Redondo Beach. These newer constructions are more rare due to limited space and coastal development restrictions. When it does happen, it's usually a luxury build. Think custom single-family homes, especially on the avenues or along the esplanades. You'll also see newer condo developments closer to the pier and Pacific Coast Highway. So here are some of the top builders that you're going to see in Redondo Beach. The first one is ICG, Innovative Coastal Group, very active in North Redondo, known for the stylish design, wide plank flooring, high ceilings, open layouts, focusing on those 2-on-a-lots or 3-on-a-lot builds. The next is ENS Prime Builders, local, and they are established here in Redondo. You'll see they're doing projects in both North and South Redondo, higher end finishes and good attention detail. The next is M&M Construction. They are doing a lot of builds near the Aviation Street and the Manhattan Beach Boulevard. These are definitely more popular builds with luxury finishes as well. There are a lot of boutique builders here like the Denton Development Group and other ones that are well known. I recommend if you are thinking about buying a new build here in the Redondo Beach, North Redondo, or South Redondo, check in with that builder reputation. Something that I tell a lot of my buyers when we're looking at new construction is let's go see another project that builder is doing. Whether it's finished or not, we definitely can get in the door, and then that way you can evaluate, is that builder the right one for you and your family? All right, so let's talk about the hidden challenges of buying these new construction homes. And you know me, I'm gonna get real and I'm gonna tell you how it is. So let's get to it. So everyone loves the idea of a brand new home, but there are some challenges that come up again and again in the Redondo area. So the first one is price is premium. You'll pay more per square foot, often 10 to 20% more, just because it's new. Many buyers think they're getting a deal because it's turnkey, but you're paying for that convenience. So that is something to really think about when you are buying a new construction home. The next thing you want to look out for is build quality. Unfortunately, I do walk into some new constructions that honestly are just cheaply done. And you're not gonna really know that through the photos. You really need to walk through that. And that's why doing your homework on who that builder is and their reputation here in the South Bay is so important. You will be paying for a premium, but wouldn't you rather be paying for a premium on a builder that actually used proper materials and luxury materials than something that's super cheap that you could find elsewhere or maybe even find on your own? Another thing is no warranty standards in California. It doesn't have to be a required builder warranty beyond basic code here in Los Angeles. So some builders offer 1-year cosmetics and 10-year structural warranties, but others don't. So you really need to make sure you understand what their warranty is, how you can leverage that as a new owner, and what things you need to account for that might not be covered. And another one is the shared driveway and HOA issues. So these are especially on the 2-on-1 lots. These shared driveways and they don't have formal HOA issues. That means shared maintenance responsibilities and potential neighbor conflict. Although none of my clients have really had that issue, but you do need to understand what things you share as a front and back unit and what things are yours and your responsibility. Okay, so this is what I tell my clients time and time again when they're looking at new builds. The first one, I've already said it. Know the builder. Do your research. Go through the doors. See what they're doing here in the South Bay area. The next one is check the permits. So we want to make sure that everything is permitted. And I don't want to just hear the listing agent or the builder saying everything is permitted. We want the documentations. Receive all of the documents and review them thoroughly. The next one is resale value. This is super important, and especially in today's market. When you're buying a new build, you are most likely buying the highest priced home on the lot. There's obviously benefits of buying a new build. It's new, right? No one else has lived in it. Most things are, not gonna break down the first week you live in the home, or it just feels more fresh and more trendy as well. So there's tons of benefits, but what you do need to know is, say if you are gonna go sell that home 2 years later, you might not be making the same amount of money as you would if you bought a home that needed a lot of fixing on that same lot and you put the money into that to fix it up. That might sell for more appreciation, probably not for more, but just it will appreciate more than your new build. But if you're gonna wanna hold on to this property for 10, 15 years, it's definitely an amazing opportunity to buy something that's new in the South Bay, which is not always common, and just be able to enjoy that, but then just knowing that you're not gonna be selling it for 10 to 15 years. And the last one is don't skip out on inspections. Some of my clients that buy new builds, they're like, Lucy, why do we need to do inspections? It was just brand new build. Well, the inspection is time for us to go in and really understand and make sure that what that builder did was to code and properly. So you don't move in and you don't have a leaky sink or something else crazy happen. So we want to make sure we do our inspections. And I know inspections cost money, but I promise you it is so worth it to do your thorough research to make sure that this home is still properly and ready for you to move into it, and that you're not going to see anything crazy come up after you move in. Okay, so is buying a new construction home here in Redondo Beach something that you would want to look into? One thing that we wanted to talk about here is price point. So when you're looking at new construction homes, I'm thinking the 2-on-1 lots, the 3-on-1 lots, the single family homes. I mean, we're looking at the 2-on-1 lots and 3-on-1 lots in North Redondo can be $2.4 to $2.6, $2.7 million. South Redondo, a lot of these single family homes, they can be upwards of close to $3 million and higher. So you're definitely looking at the higher price point end in Redondo Beach, but you are getting it brand new. All right, so we explained all things new construction here in Redondo Beach, and the question is a new construction home right for you? It might be worth it if you are wanting something maybe more low maintenance. Maybe something that feels, or it will be, fresh and new. No one else has lived in it. And if you're able to go a little bit higher in price point, new construction might be for you. It might not be for you if you want to add your own value to your property, or maybe even your own charm. A lot of times what I'm seeing with these new constructions, the buyers that do not want them are the ones ones that want these charming homes, sometimes the bungalows on the avenue that were built in like the 1930s and still have that charm to it. That would be maybe new construction isn't for you, and you don't like the white cabinets or the light wood wide plank flooring or something like that, and you want a little bit more charm. Regardless, whether you're looking at a custom dream home in South Redondo or a stylish 3-on-1 lot in North Redondo, there are real opportunities as long as you know what you are looking for within the new construction builds. So, do you want to buy new construction? Are you curious about learning more? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more real estate tips and tricks. And I'm curious, put the comments below if you are thinking about buying a new construction. I would love to connect with you. And I will see you guys at the next video.